A very warm good morning to one and all present over here class. Welcome to the digital platform of APS. Now this is Pawan Kumar. Today I will start 8th lecture of chapter 13 probability. So class, in previous lecture I have completed multiplication theorem on probability and I have completed some questions related to multiplication theory. So class, in today's lecture I will discuss questions also related to multiplication theory. So let us start with the questions related to NCERT. Now question number 1 is, some questions I have completed, those questions are left. I am going to complete it. So see, three cards are drawn successively. Now question number 5 is, I have completed 4 questions. So question number 5 is, three cards are drawn successively. Three cards are drawn successively. Without replacement. Three cards are drawn successively without replacement. From a pack of 52 well shuffled cards. From a pack of 52 well shuffled cards, what is the probability that the first two cards are drawn or two cards are king and three cards are drawn is an ace. Is an ace. This is our questions. Now question is, three cards are drawn successively without replacement from a pack of 52 well shuffled pack of cards. Suppose this is 52 cards. You have 52 cards. Now, there are 4 kings in a card, right? There are 4 kings in a card and we have to draw first 2 cards are king. First of all, we have to draw one by one because 3 cards are drawn successively without replacement from a pack of 52 cards well shuffled. What is the probability that first 2 cards are drawn? First 2 card is king. We have to draw according to question. And a third card should be an ace. We have to find out this probability. Now see, solution. Total number of king card, that is 4, and total number of cards is 52. Now probability of drawn a king card out of 52 cards. What will the probability? We have to find out the probability of drawing king cards. Out of 52 cards, result will be 4c1 whole upon 52c1. Because there are 4 king cards, so you have to select any one. So the selection of a single king card out of 4 king cards, result will be 4 times c1, and its result will be 4 by 52, and its result will be 1 by 13. Now this is the probability of drawn a king card. Now consider this is equation 1. This is equation 1. Now I will come to this is in first draw, and I am going to draw the second king card. This is first king card, or king card means first king card. First king card. Now one card is already drawn. One card is already drawn. Now total number of cards is left. Then the number of king card is equal to 3, and total number of cards, that is 52. Now again you are going to draw second king card. So in case of second king card, what you can write? The probability of drawn second king card out of 51. This will be 51 cards. So what will be? Result will be, and this one we can write probability of k oblique k, k oblique k, and this result will be 3 by 51. Suppose this is equation 2. This is equation 2. Now I am going to draw third card, and third card should be ace. So what we can write? two card is drawn, king and king. Now number of ace card will be 4 in 50 card, because 50 card is left, 2 card is drawn, so 50 card is left, and in 50 cards the total number of card or total number of ace card will be 4. Total number of cards will be 50. Now what will be the probability of drawing an ace card out of 50 cards? What we can write? The probability of drawn an ace card out of 50 cards. That is denoted by P of A oblique K intersection K. And this result will be 4 by 50. Consider equation 3. Now 3 cards I have drawn. Now total probability or multiplication law of probability, what will be the result? Result will be therefore from equation 1, 2 and 3, from equation 1, 2 and 3, by multiplication law of probability, by multiplication law of probability, what you can write? Probability of ace or drawn ace, or first of all we have drawn king, so king, king, ace. What will be the result? Probability of drawn king. In second drawn, probability of drawing king with respect to king. Now third, probability of drawn ace. Now this is the result, and its value you know from equation 1. Result is 4 by 30, 4 by 52 means 1 by 13, and this is 3 by 51, you know, 3 by 51, and third is 4 by 50, and now you can multiply. So what will be the result? Result you will get after calculation, suppose from the table of 3 this can cancel out, 17 3s are 51, and 2 by 25 is here, so calculation will be 2 by 5525. This is the answer. This is the answer. C. This is the answer. Now I will come to the next topic. The next topic is independent events. Next topic is independent event. See. Independent event. Next topic is independent event. So we are going to define independent event. Let S be the sample space associate with the random experiment and consider E1 and E2 are any two events such that E1 subset of S and E2 is a subset of S. You can write, because subset of sample space, this is event. So these are two events we have considered. If the probability of the occurrence of one event E1 is not affected by the occurrence of E2, if the probability of occurrence of one event E1 is not affected by other event E2, then such events is known as independent events. Such events is known as independent event. This is the definition of independent events. Now we are going to explain with the help of an example. Example is suppose a card is drawn. Suppose a card drawn from a deck of 52 cards. Suppose I have taken example, and in which you will get two elementary events. Assume, let E1, or suppose E1 and E2 be the two events, be the events of getting spade and other is ace. Even with the event of getting spade and other is ace. Now you know probability of drawing spade card out of 52 cards, because this denotes E1 denotes the spade, and total number of card is 13. Spade in spade the total number of card is 13. So the selection of a single spade card out of 13 spade card, 13 C1. Similarly, the selection of single cards out of 52 cards, result will be 13 by 52. Its result will be 1 by 4. Now you will see, if you are going to calculate probability of drawing E1 intersection E2, spade and ace, so what you will get the result? Spade and ace, there is single card in spade, that is ace, so 1 by 52 is here. Consider this is equation 2 and this is equation 1. This is equation 1. Now what you can write? See, in case of E2, the probability of event E2, what you can write? There are total number of E2 is card is 4. 4 means ace. 4 by 52. 4 by 52. Now this result we can write 1 by 13. Consider equation 3. Now if you will find out the probability of event of E1, when E2 has already occurred, E1 when E2 has already occurred, so this one we can write probability of E1 intersection E2 whole upon probability of E2, and its result will be probability of P1 intersection E2 result is 1 by 52. 1 by 52 upon 1 by 13, and its result will be 1 by 4. So there is no change. See, and this one also we can write 1 by 4. We can write probability of E1. This is probability of E1. Probability of E1. See. Now similarly you can calculate probability of event E2 when E1 has already occurred. When E1 has already occurred. Probability of event E2 when E1 has already occurred in case probability of E1 intersection E2 whole upon probability of E1. And now probability of E1 intersection E2, you know, its result is 1 by 52. Whole upon probability of E1 is 1 by 4. Probability of E1 is 1 by 4. Now what you can get the result? It's the result you will see probability of E2 when E1 has already occurred in case result will be 1 by 13 after calculation, and 1 by 13 is the probability of getting 4 by 52 means probability of an ace. Probability of an ace is P of E2. This is equal. Now from this expression it is clear. One event is not affected by another. So this is known as multiplication theorem or independent events. Now we can write this shows the probability of occurrence of even is not affected by other event E2. So this is these events are independent events. Independent event. Now this is complete. See,